Hello, Birkin and Merc here. I want to tell you a story. Now, I was out driving the car with my son a couple of weeks ago, and we were at traffic lights, and the car in front of me was stopped, and nothing could get past. It was a couple of lanes of traffic at this traffic light, and he was obviously broke down. So it was quite dangerous where I was to get out and help, but I felt I should do. So when the lights eventually went green and the lane inside me moved, I went round the car, and there was a petrol station just around the corner, dumped my car in a petrol station, ran back down the side of the road to where the guy was, and he had his window up, and I shouted through, "Do you want to push?" And he said, it's electric car. It's literally bricked. It thinks the charging wire is still plugged in, and you can't move it. There's no such thing as like a equivalent of neutral. We are stuck. You can't push it. Just can't do anything. I thought, my goodness. Like, I'm not a big fan of EVs as it is, for many reasons. If you're a petrol head and you've got similar views, I don't need to explain all the reasons why petrol heads maybe don't like EVs, but this made me stop and think, like, wow, this is a proper reason not to go for an EV, even if you quite fancy one, because the thought of being stuck somewhere, the car software have a glitch. It thinks the plug is still plugged in it, and he obviously wasn't. He was driving down the middle of a road. Something in the software glitches, shuts down the car, and you can't even push it to the side of the road. Now, to me, that's dangerous. There's got to be some kind of a motor release that allows it to freewheel push it. I mean, can you tow one of these things? What happens if this thing's permanently stuck? Have you got to get it like lifted with a crane? I mean, what is that all about? What an awful flipping design that your car can break down and you can't shove it out of the way. I'm sticking with petrol, but anyway, after a little while, I just kind of shrugged my shoulders, and the guy went, "Thanks for offering to help, but nothing we can do but just sit it out. Usually it resets itself." So I walked back down the edge of the road, got back in my car. Just as I'm about to drive off, he drove by. So the car had reset itself, but EV's not for me.